This has been a long, hard, tumultuous season, and it still isn't over. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 28 of Hometown Hero. In today's episode we have got two very important games. We're home to Gateshead Town in the first game, or United, whichever one they are, I can never remember. And then we're away from home, down at Hewish Park, down at Yeovil, for what is effectively a 6-pointer game. As you can see, we're currently 20th in the league, 1 point adrift of the relegation spots. Behind Boreham Wood, we've got a game in hand over still. But we've just been so rubbish. It's been so frustrating, honestly. We got that lovely win against Boreham Wood in the last game. In the last episode, we obviously won 4-0. Really disappointing loss to Kingstonian in the Cup. Lost against Havant and Waterlooville. Drew against Telford. Again going 1-0 up and getting late bloody equalisers. Hammered, like absolutely pasted by Dulwich Hamlet. And then a 1-1 draw, again going 1-0 up against Solihull Moors. The only one I'm relatively pleased about is the Solihull Moors game, because they are second in the league. So to get a draw against them is not so bad. But it's just been so depressing to watch this football club, honestly. It's at that stage where if you play Football Manager, you know what I mean. Anytime a highlight comes up, you expect you're going to concede a goal. That's just what's happening at the moment. It's really frustrating. We need to try and sort it out. And hopefully these two games we can do that. Pretty sure I've said that at the start of every other episode. Remember, big thanks to Stars Appeal for helping out on this episode. Yeah, amazing stuff they do, as you guys know. Hit the link in the description to donate for their amazing charity work. And if you like the videos, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new, subscribe as well. All helps the channel grow and get out to more and more people. And gets the club noticed as well, which is exactly why I want to be doing this as well. But before we go into the game, a couple of bits of news on transfers. We've had a few people come in. We've had a lad called Miles Hemmings come in. He is a new gen. I'm probably going to open up new gens to an extent to anyone. So if you don't want to have one of the people who's born from the club, then you can have one of these as well. If that's something you want to do, to an extent. I'm not going to give you the world's best player so that you can have him. He's got to be at the club at one point or another. So if you do want to do that sort of thing, again, going back to the Stars Appeal stuff, if you want to donate and you want to take a player, whether it's from our youth intake or from another youth intake that we've poached off of, like we have with Miles here, then feel free to let me know and we can sort that out. But yeah, quick player, nice wing, good on the wing. Could do with improving his crossing a little bit, but otherwise, decent option. Brought him in on a free. And literally just walked through the door is Jack Chambers, centre midfielder. The reason why he's had to come in is because Wayne Chadwick, who we had on loan from Colchester, has gone back to them. They were moaning about the fact we weren't playing him in his right role. So they called him back. He's gone back to them. We needed someone to fill that void. Jack is hopefully going to do that job. Looks like a really tidy player. Got some good stats in the areas that matter. He will most likely be coming into play as a deep line playmaker for us. I think it's probably going to be the most likely way he's going to play for us. And then finally, leaving the club as if it wasn't soon enough, is George Sykes-Kenworthy. He has left. He's gone to Kettering Town. We sold him for £2,500. And I'm glad we're rid of him, to be completely honest. 2 goals played, 7 games 2 games played, 7 goals conceded. That's what I meant to say. We're shot of him. Glad he's gone, to be completely honest. But anyway, let's get into today's game. Or first game of today's episode. Like I say, big games in this one. We need to try and get at least 1 win. And if we can stay unbeaten, that's even better. So it's going to be Lee Morton in goal as normal. A back four of Price, Sutcliffe, Bradley Green and Genesini. I've gone right back to roots with this. I've tried to keep it as familiar as possible from last season, which I think is going to help. Davies, Purrington, Cameron James and Dylan Thistleton in the midfield 4. And then Tommy Wright and Tony Adeloye are playing up top today. Jack Chambers is on the bench. You can see, we'll just give him his squad number. I don't really care for squad numbers, so he can go in at number 34, I think he got there. And we're going to get into it. We're not going to mess around. We're going to get straight into it. I've got my cup of tea in front of me. Have a glug of that. And let's go. It's really hot still. Really hot. Oh, that wasn't pleasant. We are at the relegation zone on goal difference as it stands. Throw-in comes in, cleared, and Gateshead are going to break. I think the last time we played Gateshead on camera, we got that really fortunate last-minute winner equaliser, something like that. I can't remember which one it was. It was only a handful of episodes ago, to be fair, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Thistleton with a nice commanding header to get rid from the corner there. but it's only as far, but the highlight finish is there anyway. Bournemouth are not playing, so if we do draw, this is our game in hand. So if we avoid defeat, we go above them. And as you can see, remember I was talking about how we were a little bit further away from the bottom three? Kind of closed up a little bit where we've been in terrible form. Genesini's captain in the side today, but he's not going to be for any longer because he's been sent off within 25 minutes. Balls. I'm going to bring off Tommy Wright because I just don't think he's the right player for it. I don't think he can play up top on his own, really, and he's not been very good the last few games. So Helliwell's going to come on. So my whole mentality of let's get a familiar back four set up, apart from Price, has kind of gone out the window. Early doors with Genesini getting two. He got 2 yellow cards inside 5 minutes, you fool. What's wrong with you? God's sake. So frustrating. Right, well, we managed to get to it nil. We managed to get to half-time 0-0. This is now the game that we just need to get a draw out of, in my opinion. Just need to try and avoid defeat, really. We're going to stick positive. Because I've always found if you go back to cautious or anything like that, if you go a bit further back, you end up inviting pressure. And we're not the team that can invite pressure. Defensively, we're not the best. So we probably don't want to be doing that. We're going to bring Cameron James off as well because he's looking a little bit tired. And we'll get Jack Chambers on for his first taste of football in this white side. And then I think we'll bring off Adeloy and we'll bring on Lewis Lloyd as well. That seems like 2 fairly sensible decisions. Purrington looking a little bit tired, as is Jamie Bradley Green, but I think we'll be okay otherwise. Highlight comes then. Hopefully we're not going to lose it. We've lost it. Good. Big shot, big effort. Oh, it's over the bar. Whew. That was close. Very close. We've had 5 yellow cards if you count the fact that Brooklyn's had 2 himself. Tomorrow more for the last few minutes. Maybe we can get a chance on a break. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen though. But like I say, I'll take a 1-0. A 0-0, sorry. I'll take the draw, seeing as we've been down to 10 men since the 26th minute. So that's fine. That's enough for now. We got absolutely battered, but do you know what? We got the point. We kept it. We kept it tight at the back, and that's what I needed. We needed a clean sheet. We haven't had a clean sheet. That is a really weirdly shaped head that Jack Chambers has got. I've got to be honest. I've said it now. I was contemplating whether I was going to say it, and I've done it now. So there you go. Apparently they're not very happy with the fact that we're not winning, and they're worried about my position in the club. Chairman seems all right. Got to be B-. So we're all right. Anyway, that's enough for this one. We'll move on to the big one. We'll trip on down to Yeovil, and we'll try and get to get 3 points at Hewish Park. Don't go anywhere. Okie dokie then, guys. It's time for the big one. It is the 6-pointer, 19th against, I think it's 21st, something like that. At Hewish Park, of course, we're up against Yeovil. It's a massive, massive game, and it's, in my opinion, it's a must-win. I think if we lose this one, we're really going to struggle towards the end of this season. So if we get a win here, can really kind of hopefully kick ourselves back on and just consolidate, I think. If we want to avoid relegation at all costs, so if we can do that, great. Team-wise, we're going to be putting out for this game. We are subject to a little bit of tiredness, so I have had to make a couple of changes just to assist with some of that. It's going to be Morton in goal as normal. Back 4 of Icethorpe, Sutcliffe, Littlewood and Helliwell. I wanted to put Bradley Green again, but he's tired, and Sutcliffe is as well, and he is ideally going to be our first choice, so we want to keep him in there. Again, same. I was going to do the same for Kieran Price. In fact, I am, because he is fit and ready to go. Midfield 4 of Miles Hemmings, Tom Purrington, not Ben, Jake Chambers and Kyron Wiltshire. Again, we've got tiredness in the ranks. Genesini's obviously suspended from the last game. And yeah, a couple of tired legs in the squad. And then Tommy Conway and Tommy Wright, the 2 Tommies up top as normal. 18 goals between them. Could really do with a couple from them this afternoon. Be really nice. Hopefully. Oh God, I'm nervous. It's a big game. Big game. We're away from home, of course. So it's not going to be easy by any stretch. Hopefully, though, we can go out there, get a decent result. See, look at them. They're no gesture. They're 8th in the form standings with 20th. It's not very good. Hopefully, though, we can come out, get a decent result here, and we'll crack on for the rest of the season. That would be very nice indeed. Yes, it's 19th versus 21st. A win here puts us potentially up to 19th, I think. Sorry, up to 18th. Because Dover are a couple of points ahead of us, so hopefully that can be the case, but we'll see. Tommy Wright picks up the ball. Nice little run. Can he get a cross in? He can't. Only goes as far as the defender, and Yeovil are going to break, and Yeovil are going to probably go ahead and score, aren't they? Rogers has been given so much space to run into there. That was a little bit concerning, but fortunately, didn't end up going anywhere. Dover are losing as well, so that gives us even more of a chance to try and leapfrog them. We have got a much superior goal difference than a number of the teams around us, which is always good. So yeah, getting a win here would be massive in terms of this season. Big ball in, Sutcliffe, big clearance header there. Love to see that. And Tommy Conway looks like he's about a year and a half offside, to be completely honest with you. Bouncing around, bit of football tennis. Chambers picks it up. Tommy plays it back to Price. Oh, Tommy 1, Tommy 2. God knows. Too many Tommies. We've even got Tommy Adeloy playing as well at some point, and that is such a crap goal to concede. Oh, dearie me. Bouncing around, rubbish defending, no one switched on, and we're 1-0 down and in the relegation zone. And we're 2-0 down. Oh, God. 2-0 down. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Classic. Oh, we're going to be 3-0 down here. Oh, it didn't go in. Highlight was not coming. And we're now potentially going to be... We could be 22nd by the end of today if things go really, really wrong. I think we've got way more than enough. Yeah, we've got plenty of goal difference to stop us from going beneath Eastleigh. But that's the win out the window, isn't it? We're not going to win now. We've got 1 goal, 1 shot on target. Not happy with the performance. Water bottle's been thrown. And we're going to be losing and back in the relegation zone. Game in hand over Yeovil still. Couple games in hand over Dover. And then Barnet are above us on the same amount of games played. And it's just not looking good. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. We've made far too many changes in the summer. We lost people I didn't want to lose because of the transfer embargo. We lost Dom Jeffries. I desperately didn't want to lose him. He's been a massive, massive miss, in my opinion. And we've just not really played very well. Conway gets one back. I can't see us getting back into it, I've got to be honest. We'll see, hopefully. Can live in hope. We're going to bring Hemmings off as well because he's not turned up either. But foolishly, I've not paid attention to the bench. And I haven't really got anyone I can bring on instead of him. So Miles Hemmings is going to have to do. It's just such a frustrating season this has been. We haven't managed to get any real form together. Kyron Wiltshire down the right-hand side. Finds Helliwell. Finds Sam Paul. And I don't know what he's doing there. I really don't know what he's doing. Can hear the frustration in me, I'm sure. Wiltshire, nice little run, gets around. Finds Tommy Conway in the middle. Big chance. Nothing coming on the finish, though. Warren Bentley's going to come on. I've mentioned in a couple of games recently, a couple of episodes rather, that he can score goals when he comes on. Hopefully he can do that today. I'm going to have to go very attacking to finish this game off. And knowing what happens in Football Manager, I've gone very attacking and we're not going to have a single highlight. That's normally where it tends to work. Lee Morton, best player on the pitch again. Which tells you all you need to know. And there you go. Told you that. Very attacking. Game finishes. 2-1 defeat. And I've got to be honest, people. I hate to say it. I've just gone with what the assistant said. And he said that's a pleasing performance. I thought it was crap. Absolutely dire. We're in the relegation zone. Yes, we're only 23 games into the season. It's a 40-odd game season. But I think we're down. I really don't see how we're going to get out of this. I can't see it. It's really weird. I've got no confidence at all. We're going to have to try. And of course, that's what we're going to do. We are triers. We're probably going to have a change in formation. I think I'll shift it up a little bit to see if we can get something going. We'll do a quick team meeting just to say that we're really disappointed. About a blip. Yep, we can definitely say that. There we go. Nice and happy people. And we will come back at some point in the next month. We'll come back for the game on TV against Guiseley because they're bottom of the table and we think we can hopefully get a win there. And we'll come back for the game against Barnet, who are near us in the table as well. So that'll be the plan. We'll come back for it then. And hopefully we can turn the season around a little bit. If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, because I haven't, gotta be honest. Hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've got some wonderful revolutionary ideas that I can use to change this form around. Don't get me wrong, I've probably recorded towards the end of the season by the time you see this, but if you do, let me know down below as well. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. My name's been David. Catch you guys next time. Cheers.